It's gaming season, boys.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are here for something very special because Grid is just called Grid. That's going to make the whole titling thing really easy to explain. Grid 2019, we're just going to call it in this video, was announced quite literally like 6 minutes ago, and I'm here to cover it because this is important. Like, this is important for various reasons. It's another arcade racer. It's another racing game coming back from dead. We have seen that Grid are really pushing the Autosport game on mobile, and they've been doing this for a while now, but we haven't really heard anything from the console side until today. So they released this trailer, which I will put at the end of this video in full if you want to watch the full trailer. So that'll be at the end, but I'm just going to talk about my opinions, the vibe of the game, the new logo, because I was in my Discord not too long ago and we were just talking about it, and I'm not too sure about this new logo. It looks a bit weird. And as well as that, we also have a few little bits and bobs of information that have already been confirmed in this trailer. So let's go ahead and just talk about it. So we're going to talk about the information that we already know about the game that was released through this trailer. So first off, there's going to be 2 editions of the game, the standard edition and the ultimate edition. The ultimate edition is going to have seasonal content, so we already know that this game is going to have seasonal content, like a live service model, similar to pretty much every other game right now. So you can kind of compare it to Forza Horizon in terms of how they're doing their seasonal updates, but I'm assuming it's probably going to be a bit more long form, so kind of a bit similar to Apex Legends in its length. It says seasons 1 to 3 of paid content, so I'm going to assume that it's going to be like 2 to 3 months in terms of like the seasonal like length. And with the Ultimate Edition, you get the first 3 seasons, you know, bundled with that. So to be honest, I'm probably going to get the Ultimate Edition. Grid is one of those games that I've actually always enjoyed. The first one I really enjoyed, the second one a bit less so, but I still played it. And I was in the minority with Autosport. I actually really enjoyed that game. I had a lot of fun with Autosport. It's kind of on the back end of the PS3 and the start of the PS4. It's kind of in that weird period, and it didn't actually launch on the PS4. It was only on the PS3, so not a lot of people played it. Obviously nowadays, you know, it's everywhere. It's on like mobile and it's on PC and stuff still. But back in the day, it was kind of in that weird middle period, so not many people played it, you know, during its life cycle. Naturally, it kind of just died off quite fast. As well as that, we also know it's going to be on PC, Xbox One, and PS4, and it's going to release on the 13th of September, which is such a nice place for a game to release. So if we're using our common sense and going by the books, we know that Need for Speed typically released from its past 2 releases in November usually. That's when Need for Speed typically releases. So if Need for Speed releasing in November, possibly a Forza game might be coming out this year, but we haven't really heard anything about that yet. Usually we would have heard about something by now. So that's it all a bit up in the air. They're still updating Forza 7, so I'm kind of thinking they're going to keep updating 7, but more stuff's going to be happening to that game over the course of, you know, the next few months. September is a bit of a kind of a dry point in the kind of gaming like landscape. Nothing too much is going to be happening around September, so it's a really good idea for them to launch around this time. And the last thing I kind of want to talk about before the video ends off is just the logo, really. I could go through the actual trailer here, like I've got it up on my screen, and I could talk about the cars that are in the game. Oh my lord, it's on my speaker. Yeah, I could talk about the specific cars which are unveiled and stuff, but I just don't think that's particularly interesting. It's quite interesting that the Porsche 911 RSR is going to be like kind of like the hero car of this game, I guess. That's kind of cool because I really like the fact that the 911s are starting to become like a kind of a little bit of a brand in the video game space, not having been there for like quite a while because of the EA brand deal. Now it seems like they're everywhere and they're just the most prominent cars because of the exclusivity they had before. But from the trailer, it looks like the RSR is going to be the hero car, which I don't have a problem with. I think that's really, really cool. There's going to be multiple classes of racing, which again is really, really cool. And then we have the logo, and to be honest, I don't know if I really like this logo, to be honest. Like, you went from this to this, and it's probably going to grow on me over time, but when I first saw that, I thought it didn't have that X factor, if you know what I mean. The old one was like Grid, and this one's more like Grid. It is what it is. It's not actually that big of a problem, to be honest. It's kind of a thing for like brand recognition, I guess you could say, but overall, like, I'm just nitpicking here. I'm being a bit of a dickhead. It's not actually that big of an issue, but I just think that looks really weird to me. It's just really, really weird. Obviously, Cody's are the ones that make all the F1 games, and clearly they've taken some inspiration from the design of the F1 logo to the new one, because if you look at the old Grid logo to this one, like, it's just as shit as the transformation from the F1 logos. But anyway, I'm going off off topic here. That's all I really have to say about this. I don't want to take this, like, you know, take this video over the designated length it needs to be, because, you know, I could rant for 10 minutes and, you know, get it over off in 10 minutes. But I think I've honestly said everything I need to say. I'm really excited to see more gameplay. Until we even see more gameplay, there's not a lot you can say other than it's coming. So I'm really excited to see what they have in store. Cody's always make quality games, and I've enjoyed most of the grids that have come out to this point, and I played them very, very hard. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what grid the reboot has in store. But that's been it from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to let the full trailer play in its kind of full length at the end of this video, so if you want to watch it, it's right there to be enjoyed. That's been it from me today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Enjoy the trailer, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, and peace.